everyone, welcome back to Arubakes. I'm Aru and I'm going to kick this year off with one of my favorite things to eat. This is a super quick and easy pasta dish that is jam-packed full of protein. So let's get straight into it. Since it is the new year and pasta is my absolute favorite food to eat, I thought I'll start January off with a really yummy pasta dish for you guys. For this pasta, we're using mushroom and chicken. For the chicken, we're using minced chicken because it cooks up so quick and easily. It's the best thing for when you don't want to put in too much effort, when you just want to have a quick and easy meal but that still packs a punch. Minced chicken is definitely the best thing to use. Finally, chop up your garlic. This is about maybe 6-7 cloves of garlic because I like my food garlic heavy, and then some onion as well. Just finely chop all of this up so that it almost melts into our meat sauce. I also have a couple of stalks of very old celery that's been sitting in the fridge, basically dying. So I'm going to chop that up very finely as well and add it to this just to bring in some flavor, but this is optional. If you don't have celery at home, just skip this step. When you're cutting celery, especially for like meat sauces, then slice it up thin like this and then chop it into cubes. That way it almost melts into the meat sauce. You don't kind of end up biting into chunks of celery. And then dice up some button mushroom. These again, I'm chopping up decently small because I want it to cook up quite fast. The whole point of especially January cooking is that you want things to be quick, easy, fuss-free. Because you spent a lot of your time and energy hosting, cooking, partying in December. So you want life to be a little bit easier, smoother in January. You get back to work, you get back to real life. You don't really want to be eating from out, but you don't want to be spending too much effort and time cooking at home either. So this is a perfect dish for that. Right, all of our prep is done. Let's get cooking. Get your pan heating on a medium to high flame until it's very hot. We're not adding any oil in just yet. We're just going in with the mushroom straight away. The reason we don't add any oil in before adding the mushroom is I find that the mushroom always just soaks up all of the oil, so you end up having to add a lot more oil into your dish. Getting your pan really hot and adding the mushroom in and then stirring it immediately is the best way I have found to get the mushroom to release all of its juices, and then we can cook it and dry it out. As all of the moisture from the mushroom starts to dry up, then go in with a tiny pinch of salt. This will help pull out any excess moisture that's in there. And then just stir that in. This is looking good. Now your mushrooms will start to brown. So let that cook for a few more minutes. Once your mushrooms have nicely browned up, take it out of the saucepan. The reason we do this first is because I like my mushrooms to be nice and dry and slightly brown. And the easiest way to do this is to cook your mushrooms first before you cook anything else. Because once you've got everything else cooking and then you add the mushrooms into the pan, it won't get a chance to dry up and brown the way this has. Reduce the heat down to medium and then go in with a good glug of olive oil. To this, we're adding in our chopped up onion, the garlic, and the celery. Give that a stir just to coat it in all of that beautiful olive oil. Just gonna reduce the heat down a little more because we want these to soften and not really brown. And then hit it with a pinch of salt to help our onions soften up. Okay, let that cook for a few minutes until everything is soft and translucent. While your onions are cooking, let's get the water boiling for the pasta. So this needs a good 5 to 6 minutes on a low to medium heat just to cook up, soften up, and get all nice and delicious. I'm going to go in with a little bit of paprika powder just to bring in a little bit of that smoky heat. Okay, stir that in, move the onions to the side, and then we go in with our minced chicken. Spread this out a little so that it can start browning, and then generously season this with salt. At this point, increase the heat to about a medium high because we want to get a nice brown color and a bit of a char going on our minced chicken. Okay, so now this has got a nice brown color starting to go. So let's give it a good stir. Mix in the onion, the garlic, the celery. Get all of that seasoning nicely working together. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more paprika, a little bit of chili flakes, just to bring in that extra spicy hit because I'm Sri Lankan. I'm going in with a whole sprig of thyme, just like that. Give it a good stir and let that nicely brown up. Beautiful. Let that cook. Now check on your water. Okay, the water is beginning to bubble. Season this with a heavy pinch of salt. And then we'll go in with our pasta. Okay, our chicken is starting to look really good now. You can see it starting to kind of catch at the bottom of our saucepan. So reduce the heat down. And then we're going to go in with our chopped tomatoes. Season again with a little pinch of salt. Season in layers as you go because that's the best way to build depth of flavor, you guys. Stir that in. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Maybe about a teaspoon just to bring in those umami flavors. Stir that in. Ah. Yum, this is smelling so good, you guys. And at this point, just add your mushrooms back in. And then stir this and let it cook just so that all of those flavors really get to know each other. So the pasta has been cooking for about 5 minutes. It's still not ready. The meat has been cooking for just a little bit longer than that. Give it a taste. Ha. Ha. Oh, delicious. Oh, that's so yummy. I'm adding in just a little bit more chili flakes because I want a little bit more heat. But just do it according to your taste. Reduce the heat and then just let that cook away until your pasta is ready. This is what I love about this dish, you guys. Basically, in the time it takes you to boil the water and cook the pasta, you can have the meat sauce ready. It's a very quick and easy meal, but it packs a punch as if you've been simmering this on a low heat for like 2 hours. Okay, so our meat sauce is ready now. Our pasta maybe needs 2 more minutes. Now, I'm gonna do something really sneaky, you guys. I am adding in some cottage cheese into our meat sauce because I want this to be kind of heavy on the protein, even though it's a pasta dish and I know it's heavy on the carbs, but I want to get in a little bit extra protein into this. Now you can always just use some nice cheddar or something like that, but I'm sneaking in some cottage cheese just to try and hit my protein goals this January. I love the way that the cottage cheese kind of brings in a little bit of creaminess into this dish. It cuts through that tomatoiness of the meat sauce. Pasta sauce ready. I think our pasta is also now done. So let's just strain out some of the water and then add that straight into our meat sauce. And then just stir that through. Yum! This is looking so good, you guys. Oh, stunning. Oh, that is delicious, you guys. Oh my gosh. The chicken, the mushroom, the little bit of creaminess that comes in from the cottage cheese. Oh my gosh. You would never ever guess that this dish was ready in like 45 minutes with prep time. Someone eating this would think that you spent absolute hours making it because it's so jam-packed full of flavor. Try this out at home, you guys. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to subscribe to Arubakes so that you don't miss out on any of these. Thanks for watching. Bye.